Okay, this video is the numbers of the high fat phony diet, which is really like the health version of the Mediterranean diet. And what I want you to see from this is just to realize when you look at the actual numbers, what kind of nonsense this really is. Okay, so if you listen to the High Fat Phonies lecture, they're going to tell you you need to get your good fat. So let's look at what they're talking about. Average person, let's say, eats a 2,500 calorie diet. Okay, I could have made it 2,000. We'll make it 2,500. I'm trying to help them make it look good. It's actually worse than what I'm showing you, but I want to be fair. Okay, walnuts. Let's say they eat about 1.5 ounces of walnuts today, which is a small amount. I'm sure many of them eat much more than that. That's 405 calories from fat. Okay, you know, nuts are really fat. Okay, omega-3s. The amount of omega-3s in 250 milligrams, so that's less than 1 gram. It's very minimal, 2.25 calories of fat. So that's a minimal contribution to the total fat. 1 serving of tofu, and I'm sure they eat often more than that, you know. How about some soy milk or something? Edamame. Okay, 1 serving, that's 9 grams of fat, 81 calories of fat. Okay. Flax seeds, 1 tablespoon. Again, these are minimal amounts, 3 grams of fat, 27 calories of fat. Okay, I'll bet many of them are eating more than that. Olive oil, 2 tablespoons. Okay, now that's a moderate amount, but if you remember the PrediMed study, they were having 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and in the book Plant Powered Plus, you know, Dr. Bulsiewicz said that, oh, that was reasonable, and the patients eating 4 tablespoons of olive oil did really well. Okay, so we'll make it 2. All right, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, that's 252 calories of fat. An avocado. Just 1 avocado has got 22 grams of fat. That's 198 calories of fat. And these are all good fats, according to the High Fat Phonies. All right, so now if you add this all up, the total number of calories from fat is 806.75. So over 800 calories of fat. Now, if you subtract that from 2,500, see how many calories are remaining in a 2,500 calorie diet, because we'll then multiply that times 7% of calories from fat, because the McDougall diet's about 7% of calories from fat. And I'm being nice to them because really, you know, you could say average low-fat plant diet's about 10% of calories from fat, like Pritikin and Esselstyn diets. Rogers' diet's more like about 5% of calories from fat. Kempner diet's more like was only 3% of calories from fat. All right. Tadahumara ate up to 12% of calories from fat. But you got to remember, they can run 100 miles in 2 days. They don't have any cars. They run everywhere. So they get tons and tons of exercise, okay? Masturbating diabetes guys allow up to 15% of calories from fat, but they're young guys who exercise a lot. So anyways, usually it's considered like Esselstyn diet. You want to keep that percentage of calories from fat below 10%. So anyways, the reason I'm showing you this is to get an idea what percentage of calories are from fat in a high-fat phony diet. And here's the numbers. Using conservative numbers, it could easily be more than this, but using conservative numbers to calculate the average daily percentage of calories from fat amongst the high-fat phonies. By the way, I'm not going to give you their name, but I know some of the high-fat phonies, and they personally tell me they can't eat nuts or seeds or any of that stuff or they get fat, okay? But what they tell the public is a diet of about 37% of calories from fat. Do you understand that? That's outrageous, okay? That's incredibly high amounts of fat. And if you manipulate it a little bit, let's say you get rid of 1 tablespoon of olive oil, well, you might throw back in, you know, chia seeds, sunflower seeds. You'll often hear them recommended that. A little canola oil, some chocolate, some caffeine, which is going to drive up your blood lipids. Anyways, a reasonable estimate of the percentage of calories from fat in the high-fat phony diet, the so-called health version, vegan version of the Mediterranean diet, is 37% of calories from fat. And I can assure you, you're going to have a hard time, most people, maintaining an optimal body weight, eating 37% of calories from fat. Whatever fat you eat increases your risk of coronary artery disease. It'll increase your risk of diabetes. It'll increase your risk of hypertension. So what I'm trying to say is high-fat phony diet is BS on steroids.